What's up, everybody? I'm Mika Simone here for Comedy Hype for another episode of Welcome to My House. Someone has actually invited us into our house because the last two episodes we met on location, but we are here with someone who I adore.
Oh.
I really do.
Thank you. Hey.
YouTube superstar.
What's up?
Tim DeLaGhetto.
You had two episodes called of Welcome to My House, and it wasn't even at their house?
Yes. Alex Thomas took us to his favorite cigar shop that he frequents.
Okay.
And Omar Gooden, who we just dropped about a week ago, took us to Pins.
All right.
He said Jerry's. Yeah,
Word.
Jerry's. He likes to drink up there, and that's where he usually chills. So, you know, it's home or home away from home.
Right. Yeah, I feel you. Whatever
home
feels
is
like
awesome.
home. Thank you. Well, this is my actual home.
Like, it's the art. Like, I immediately went to this, like, okay, I want that.
Thank you. Yeah, people like the lips. People like the lips, you know, and they always think like it means I'm trying to go for some type of innuendo with the lips, but no, it's just it's about just, you know, sucking dick. It's no innuendo, it's straight up. You know what I mean?
Lips are awesome. They do a lot of things.
Right.
They're beautiful and all that. Your book collection is hilarious.
Thank you.
Like, it's so diverse. Like, my cameraman, Rich, shout out to you, noticed the differences. Even up to, you got The Alchemist over there. Dr. Seuss.
Dr. Seuss, yeah.
Which I said I have no time to read right now.
Well,
but
look, I mean, I was trying to tell you, All the Places You'll Go is a classic inspirational story. Like, if you read that book, it'll make you feel like you could conquer the world. You know what I'm saying?
Places.
All the places you'll go. Oh, the places you'll go. Look, one day when you don't feel like scrolling through your phone while you're pooping, check out All the Places You'll Go. You knock it out in 20 minutes, and you will feel inspired.
Okay.
Real talk.
Is that what started it for you?
Oh, the places you'll go? No. I've always just kind of felt like, you know, I knew I was gonna accomplish big things. You know, like ever since I was a little kid, I kind of had a plan and goals and things I wanted to accomplish, and I knew I wanted to just be on stage and you know, be on the screen, and that was always the plan. You know.
Along with the liking of the booty and the raunchiness, like, you love women. I feel when I get a sense of Tim DeLaGhetto.
I do. I just really love and appreciate women of all shapes and colors and kinds, and I just enjoy the female species. You know, even though, I mean, it's the human species. I just like girls, man. And not even necessarily on some, like, I'm trying to fuck every girl in the world, but like, they're just such beautiful creatures, you know. I just like women's. You know?
See, I'm looking at this art, like, no, I love your gift. We got a picture of Selena Gomez over there.
Yeah. That Selena Gomez pillow a fan gave to me at a meet and greet because I had put out a song. I did like a love song dedicated to Selena Gomez.
Okay.
It was called Hey Selena Gomez. This was years ago. And it was actually after I saw this interview she did on Kiss FM. I just thought she was mad. She was so, like, articulate and well spoken. It was just hot. So I made the song about her, and so, like, a fan put that little Selena Gomez pillow picture together for me, gave it to me. That was nice.
That's dope. That's dope. Even your random picture of David Hasselhoff and Gary Coleman. I thought it was like I was wanting to see you in the background, but I'm like, no, that's not possible.
Well, when I first bought this place, right, I wanted just little funny, quirky things about it. So I got that picture of Gary Coleman and David Hasselhoff, and I thought it would be funny if I just have it real little. So when people come in, they're like, oh, what's this, like a baby picture? What's this, like an accomplishment? And then they're like, what the fuck is this?
Got me.
Why?
We're in Paramount, California.
We're in Paramount, California.
Your parents own a restaurant out this way?
Yeah, they like a block away. They just retired it last year. They sold it. Yeah. But we had a Thai Smile restaurant, a Thai food restaurant out here. We had it for like 20 years. I've been in Paramount since I was like 10. I was in before that we were in Long Beach.
Okay.
Yeah. And just been here chilling.
But born in Billings, Montana.
Born in Billings, Montana. You know what? On some random shit, my dad was just out there. I feel like he was going to school. I think he was out there for a little bit and just really liked how peaceful it was. Started going to school out there, and then brought my mom there for a bit from Thailand. And then I was born, and then after I was born, we left. Came to Long Beach.
That's dope. I went off to school in Mississippi. I played basketball for University of Southern Miss. But coming from California and then going out there where it just seemed like you're either black or you're white, when it was other races there, it was like, you know these people? Like when we had like the Asian foreign students there, I like kicked it with them. I'm trying to learn some of the language, but for me, where I grew up, it's everybody. You know what I mean?
It's super diverse out here.
So I know like coming from Billings, Montana, I feel like for me would even be for your parents, like me going out to Mississippi and realizing what it was for the Asian community out there.
Right, shit. I feel like we were probably the only Asians in the state of Montana when I was there.
State though.
The state, yeah. I feel like it was just us, and then we left, and then now there's no more Asians in Montana. You know, ever since then, it was just me, and they were like, you know what, maybe we should go. Yeah. Maybe
we should get back.
I'd like to go back though. I literally haven't been back since I was born, so.
Not even do a show or nothing?
No, nothing. I mean, they not looking for me in Montana.
Montana, what's up?
It'll be my parents.
So Tim, oh my God, Tim, I was doing my best to pronounce your last name.
Oh, my real last name. The government last name.
I was like, okay, come on, because you're usually good at this stuff.
How'd you know DeLaGhetto wasn't my real last name?
Because I be looking stuff up.
DeLaGhetto, actually, do you know where that comes from?
Tell me.
DeLaGhetto actually comes from an episode of The Fresh Prince.
Okay.
Yeah, it was an old episode where Will joins a poetry club to meet girls.
Okay.
And then he makes up a poem, and he makes up a poet named Raphael DeLaGhetto.
Okay,
and
okay.
So,
it's coming back.
Yeah, when I was little, I was like a huge Fresh Prince fan. I mean, like we all were. But I just I wanted to do everything Will Smith did, you know, with the TV and rap and movies. So I made a plan for myself. It's called the Fresh Prince format.
Okay.
Let's do everything Will did. Rap, TV, movies.
Okay.
And that's why I took that part, or like my stage name, from the Fresh Prince.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Well, what was it like growing up DeLaGhetto for you?
I mean,
were you like a popular kid, or was there an awkward stage? Like,
I was always a popular kid.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, I wish I had a sad story for you that I got bullied or something like that, but no, everybody loved me always. Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, I never had a hard time. I always grew up in a super diverse area. I went to school in Gardena for most of my life.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was like it was super. You know, I never caught no like racist shit. You know, like in high school. I went to high school in Paramount. It was like 75% Mexican. And then after that it was black and a little Asian and white and Pacific Islanders sprinkled in after that. So I mean that was a little different because I went from a really diverse school to like a not as diverse school. It's like mainly Mexican. So
yeah.
But I still didn't catch no racist shit. If anything, like, you know, they called me Chino for like that first year. You know, it was like, hey, Chino, what's up, Chino? Because they didn't know my name.
Yeah.
You know, but no, I never had any issues. I was prom king and shit.
I was winter formal queen.
Oh damn.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. So yeah, no, I had a good time in high school, man. I had fun.
So you're always the most popular kid.
That was one of them. Yeah.
I'm sure you was just the class clown as well.
Yeah, I was voted class clown senior year.
Okay, so where did that spark now YouTube?
I mean, well, the thing about it is, what's interesting, me and my boys, we, in drama in high school, like, one of my boys was like a video dude.
Okay.
And then, I met another friend in PE, and he also wanted to do the acting thing. And so we all had drama together, and then we would be in musicals together in high school. Like, I was in theater, all that.
Oh, wow.
And then my boy who was doing the video stuff, he always liked to do these little short comedy films, you know what I'm saying? So we would, like, after school, we'd get together and we shoot, and then we would have these like premieres in the theater in high school and sell little 50-cent tickets.
Wow.
Yeah, and then so after high school is when I found YouTube, and we were still doing our movies and stuff, but we were submitting them to different like little online film festivals because there was no YouTube, you know. And then I found YouTube, and I thought this might be a good way to get our content out there. So we started uploading our videos on there, and then I just kind of started uploading just like bullshit just to make like my MySpace friends laugh, you know, like little silly videos, me like freestyling or me doing impressions of like, or just stupid shit, you know. And then I mean, that's how the YouTube stuff started, because there weren't a lot of people creating YouTube content back then. So I was just kind of uploading, thinking it would help me get my face out there, and then more people started watching, and it just kind of turned into a thing, you know.
Yeah, because you're like at millions of subscribers.
Yeah.
Millions and millions and millions of views.
Yeah.
And it's like you said, it's I think it's creating your own lane at best.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I had to, you know, because I was doing I had like an agent, and I was trying to do the traditional route, but then, I mean, it didn't really do anything for me. You know what I'm saying? Because no one was looking for like an Asian dude that wasn't being Asian-y Asian. You know what I'm saying? Right. If anything, I'm in the background of Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Got a little extra work, but I realized I kind of had to just open my own door and like create my own lane, you know. So and then after the YouTube shit started popping, and then like as a result, you know, I was getting hit up for different things and making some different connects. Audition for Wild 'N Out. Right. Yeah.
You know, you were enrolled in college and decided, and doing your entertainment, you know, as well. So you decided at some point, I got to pick one.
Right.
How was that decision for you?
It just kind of got to a point where, because like the YouTube stuff really started popping off like when I was like first few years in college, you know, and I was trying to balance everything, because, you know, of course, like, you know, my parents wanted me to get the degree, you know, especially Asian parents, you know, they're all about the degree. Definitely. And so, and I remember my dad, as the stuff started to pop off, him just kind of being like, okay, good job, but like, make sure you finish though, make sure you get your degree, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of just got to a point where, no, I remember specifically when the turning point was, because I got an opportunity to perform in Australia. You know, it was my first time going to Australia, because I was doing the music stuff too, you know. But that performance was the same week of the first few days of the semester, the first day of the semester for the school year. And I was like, I'll just take the semester off, and I'll go to Australia, and then I'll go back, and, you know, I'll go back next semester, right? And then I took like another semester off, and then I took a year off, and then I took 2 years off, and I was like, maybe I'm good right now, because like when I finally had time to focus, then shit was progressing and super popping, you know. So yeah, I just kind of had to make a decision and really choose one, because I was doing all right at both, you know. But once I actually made a decision and chose what I wanted to do, that's when things started really popping.
So initially, were your parents on board, or were they like?
I mean, like I said, they've always known what my goals and what I wanted to do. You know, ever since I was a little kid, I've always like, you know, been in front of people, and you know, they used to go to all my little like school plays and musicals and all that. Yeah, so I knew it was a turning point when, like, they used to brag to their friends on some like, yeah, you know, my son's in school for this and this and that, and he also, you know, does these little videos on the side. But then when they started being like, oh, you know, my son's famous on the internet, that's when I was like, okay, they get it. You know what I'm saying? They know this shit is real, you know? Yeah. You
do like you make your comedic videos, you vlog, you got your style channel going on. I mean, you just open up your whole entire life, whether it comes to hanging out with your friends, your girlfriend, your family, even to the point of showing us when you were able to pay off your parents' home. Right. Like, please understand, when I was watching this video, I was crying. Like, your mother, even your father's face in the video, like, that's the ultimate for a kid, especially when you go after your dream and it actually transpires into that. Like, what was that like for you?
Well, those were actors, actually. That video was fake. I hired them. Those were paid. No, I was just playing. That was a good moment for me. Probably like highlight of my life. You know what I'm saying? Because ever since I was a little kid, well, not so much a little kid, but as I was really more seriously beginning to pursue the entertainment stuff, you know, and I would be coming home late from like shoots or whatever, but I wasn't making any money off of it, and they kind of felt like I might have been wasting my time, I would just tell them like, look, man, like I know this seems crazy, but it's gonna be worth it.
Yeah.
You know, it's gonna pay off. Like I used to tell them like, I'm telling you guys, I'm either gonna like, I used to be like, I'm gonna buy you a house, I'm gonna pay off the house, I'm gonna do this and that. So when I finally got to a point where I could do it, it was just like, not only was it like, yo, I told you like I was gonna do it, like, but it was like validating for me. You know what I'm saying? Like everything I've been doing was for a purpose, you know?
Yeah. That's what I'm telling you. When I say I love you, like I like everything about you, like I love. Like
Damn girl, thank you.
I don't know why. You just always been such a great spirit. But that video was so awesome.
Thank you.
It inspired me. I like if you haven't seen it, please watch it. Come on, who hasn't? Because he has millions of followers.
Some people haven't seen it. You know what's annoying? I put out that video, and not that I was doing it for the views, but you know, it did pretty well in terms of views, and like, you know, it got on like a bunch of like news outlets and all that.
Yeah, it did.
But then, so that's just at maybe at like 2 million something views right now, okay? And then a year later, another dude did the same shit, right? Paid off his parents' mortgage.
Okay.
That shit went everywhere. It has like 10 million views. He was on Ellen. I'm like, bruh, I want to go on Ellen.
Right.
But it's okay. It's whatever. I didn't do it for that, but
your comedy is considered to be raunchy. You've even said it's obscene, but but it's obscene. I have your quote. I want to, because I love the quote. It's obscene, even, but I try to have a strong message of positivity and spreading joy and love to the world. How do you balance the two?
Well, here's the thing, man. I feel like it's not even a weird thing to balance the two. I feel like, you know, people are complex. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all complex individuals. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can, like, I can value a girl for her mind and soul and intelligence and still be like, damn, her cakes are amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to be black or white. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of gray matter. Everybody is, people have a lot of layers. You know what I'm saying? So I can be all about spreading positivity and joy and love, and also be about, like, showing you a jiggly ass in the video. You know what I'm saying? Who says those things can't go hand in hand? You know? So even though, like, you know, I do a lot of like my material isn't necessarily family friendly, you know, there's always like, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just trying to make people laugh. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I feel like I'm making the world a brighter place, you know?
I feel like you do you balance it. Because for me, even when I watch your videos, I am a fan. There's some videos where I'm like, okay, Tim. But then there's videos like, Tim.
Right.
Like, I was watching was it 10 things that guys like about girls that girls hate about themselves?
Yeah, that girls are insecure about,
Yeah, and I was smiling the entire video, because for one, I was like a bunch of them, from raspy voice to the scoop banana titty,
the banana ass titties, yeah.
So I feel like in a sense, you do that. You do, you know, you hit everybody up when it comes to a sense, and it's like, okay, yeah, like you said, I may like a jiggly ass, but I do like some cute dimples or the big forehead as well.
Yeah, man.
And love those things about yourself.
Exactly. And that video came from a real place too. That shit went so, I mean, I wanted to do that video just because, here's the thing. I feel like nowadays with social media, right, and Instagram, I feel like a lot of younger dudes, they get this like misconception of how girls should look. You feel me? And like, because whenever I would post pictures on Instagram of girls that I knew or girls that I worked with, like these kids, it was always comments from dumbass kids like picking apart little parts of girls, like, you know, like stretch marks or whatever, right?
Right.
And I just felt like, man, y'all are so dumb. Like, real girls don't look how they look on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a grown man and you've actually dealt with women and you've actually had some sex, like, you're gonna,
then you know that,
then you're gonna you can not only like deal with it, but like appreciate some stretch marks or something like that. You know what I'm saying? If you like a real ass, you're gonna deal with some stretch marks, you know. And that's like, and I just wanted to make a video saying like, hey man, like, girls are super insecure because of shit like this, but you shouldn't be, because it's dudes out there that like the shit, you know?
Wildin' Out. 9 seasons.
I got the slides on, yeah.
Uh-oh, little shameless plug right there on there.
Are my nails, okay, cool, my nails are straight, all right, cool.
See, 9 seasons.
Yeah.
9 seasons.
I mean, yeah, 9 seasons altogether.
And you've been there since the beginning.
I mean, not the beginning. I've been there since the beginning of the reboot. when she was like,
True.
This is my 5th season.
Because it has stopped for a few years. That's right.
Yeah. So when they brought it back, I've been there since. That would be the one that's airing right now. This is my 5th season.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're a reoccurring role, and I look at it like, well, Nick, for one, I mean, Nick's awesome. He's in different, ventures everywhere else,
Mm-hmm.
And he's bringing things together. I even love how every year he's bringing on new talent.
Mm-hmm.
And even Instagram sensations now are on there as well. But you got your regulars who keep coming back.
Right.
You're one of them.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? What keeps you relevant and keeps your position on that show?
Yeah, you know what, man? I mean, aside from the fact that they needed a token Asian, which is not even a joke, it's facts. But aside from that,
comes in handy, right?
Yeah, it definitely. The one time me being Asian helped me get on TV. I think I was, even as a little kid when the OG seasons were on, I always felt like I'd be good for the show. You know what I'm saying? Because like I always did the rap shit, and I was always doing the comedy shit, and like during lunch, like we would be like freestyling, battling during lunch, and even when I was younger, I Googled like how do I get on Wild 'N Out back when it was on way back.
Okay.
And then so when the opportunity came up and Nick was bringing it back, I was like, okay, I think I would be good for this, and I think they appreciate what I bring to the show. They keep bringing me back, which is nice. I mean, they appreciate the following too. Like retweets always helps promote.
Right.
It's a new age. So they definitely want people with a little bit of following to help push the show.
Definitely.
It's like not a lot of people watching TV like they used to.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So that helps. And like I said, man, token Asian. That helped.
That's what it boils down to, token Asian. Thank God I could rap. Thank God I'm funny.
And cute.
What's the best part of working on the show for you?
The best part of working on the show is it's just a fun time. Nick's a good dude. The cast is all cool people. Like everyone's fun. It's not like it's easy, but it's not, because it's not a script. I don't have to memorize any lines, but at the same time, it's like you kind of always have to be like on. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it can get like mentally exhausting.
Okay.
But
because you guys film, like I was there when y'all was in LA, and y'all filmed for episodes in a day.
Yeah, we shoot like 2-3 episodes a day.
Uh-huh.
Just knock out the whole season in a few weeks. So it's like really mentally draining. Like I remember the last episode we shot was a Rick Ross episode, right?
Okay.
And I was dead. Like I was out of jokes, I was tired, I was ready to go home. You know what I'm saying? This was the last episode of the season that we shot. But then what happened was, so I didn't say shit during that episode. I was chilling.
Yeah.
And then that ended up being the first episode they aired, because he was like the biggest celebrity we got that season. So then everyone was watching like, yo, Tim, what's wrong with you? Why aren't you saying shit?
Yeah.
Like, this is the first episode. I'm like, bruh, you don't understand. This
That
is
was
after
the last
like,
episode,
yeah,
really,
this is like
though.
after 3 weeks of me just, trying to be funny,
Yeah.
So, yeah.
One thing I do remember, I got to interview you then, season 8. You were saying when it comes to your jokes on the show, you try not to be as racial as, even though, like you said, you're the token Asian, people come at you with the regular jokes.
Right.
But you take accountability for, I don't try to make my jokes as racist. I try to go from creativity.
Well, no, the thing about it is, like, I just don't try to go for the easy jokes. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I mean, look. The fact is, they can make an easy Asian joke and it's gonna pop. You know what I'm saying? Like literally one time, it didn't air, but literally sometime was like one time someone was just like, yeah, some like Asian, some like random like Chinese talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like the audience was like, ah! I was like, come on, bro, really?
Right.
But
Yeah.
and me as someone who grew up, like roasting homies like that, I feel like I know, like if I say a fried chicken joke, that's not funny. You know what I'm saying? Not only is like, because it's easy. You feel me?
Easy.
And like, and plus you kind of have to know your audience. So it's like, I feel like I know how to clap back in a way that isn't basic and is funny and it's not like offensive. You feel me?
Yeah.
So and that just kind of comes from growing up with a diverse group of homies,
Right.
and knowing how to attack. You know.
You're right. I love that you said going for the easy joke. Because as tall as I am, I'm 6'2", diva from West Covina. That's the easy joke for me. Like the being of my height, the air up there. Is that a man? You know what I mean? Okay, that's easy. Like, get me on some other stuff. But of course, everybody laughs at it, and it makes me wonder. Like, does that mean that our comedy's a little remedial because everybody keeps laughing at the same shit, and that makes you not grow as a person when it comes to your jokes?
I think it's just when you're used to hearing it all the time, you know, like, it's just not funny.
There it goes.
You know? Like, you know, of course, the thing about it is someone can hit me with a dog eating joke, and like that'll hit immediately. You know what I'm saying? But that works in my favor because, you know, I've been coming back from jokes like that like my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I got rebuttals on deck for shit like that.
You're right, because me as well.
Yeah, which is cool. So whenever people come at me, there's only really a handful of things they can say to me. You know what I'm saying? It was always the Asian jokes, and then it was the man bun jokes. And it's the occasional height joke, but I mean that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We attack each other on the easy shit. Like when Doughboy was on the cast, you know, it was all fat jokes. Like of course, you know, like we're not doing we're not going for like super highbrow on Wild Now. You know what I'm saying?
To be able to come back at yourselves. When I was watching your Roast Yourself challenge and then listening to it in depth, I was like, what? Damn, Tim. Like, do you hate yourself? But then I saw the genius in it because like you said, if I can be able to say this stuff about me, what makes you think what you saying about me hurts me?
Right, exactly.
I got this already.
I mean, all my material for the Roast Yourself challenge video was just was shit that I was seeing in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Or shit that I had heard a million times already.
I loved it.
That was a fun one. I like that video too.
I was like, damn. Like you picked yourself apart.
Right.
Even if somebody wanted, I felt like, you know, the Eminem on the movie when they had to battle each other, like when nobody else could say anything else. I felt like that's what you did. That was a mic drop type situation with that one.
All the comments were like, damn, this is fire, but like, I'm low key like. They were upset for me. Like they were like, "Yo, I'm mad that you went so hard at yourself." You
went hard.
I mean, you know, that's all I know how to
do. And you do be going hard. I was reading what you had posted a video basically calling Steve Harvey out for his racial Asian joke earlier this year.
The thing about it is I wasn't even mad at, like, I'm not mad at Asian jokes. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't mad at Steve Harvey for trying to make an Asian joke. I just didn't think it wasn't a funny joke. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you're going to do that, just be clever with it. And the thing about that joke was it could have been so funny. You know what I'm saying? There was so much room to make something funny out of that. But then it was like, he didn't really make a joke. You know what I'm saying? He was just kind of like, haha, girls don't fuck with Asian dudes. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, come on, bro. Not only in the media, but in society, we kind of like get cut down as like not the, like, you know, like those little dick jokes. We just always kind of get demasculated. Is that the word? Emasculated. One of those. Yeah, one of those. So it's like Asian girls, of course. Asian girls, everyone loves Asian girls. But like Asian dudes, you know, there's always this thing in the media that like we're not the desired ones. You feel me? That's kind of why I do what I do. You know, like, cause and that's part of the reason why my content is so sexual, because I feel like people aren't used to seeing an Asian dude being sexual and being dirty and like and being portrayed in that light. You feel me? Because they're used to seeing like nerdy Asian dudes or like, you know, awkward Asian dudes. So I wanted to make sure they saw a different perspective of Asian dudes, because, you know, we out here and we be fucking.
I love me an Asian man. I don't know what they're talking about.
And man, look, I pride myself on being a girl's first Asian smash. You know, like if I you know, in my single days, when I heard that a girl was like, "Yo, I've never messed with an Asian dude before," I'm like, okay, target is set.
Try this. Let me try it out. I remember you had me busting up at Wild Out. We were talking about that you used to have a girlfriend back in high school that was 6'2".
Oh, I did, yeah. She was 5'11", and you know, with heels, she was like 6 something. You know, she wasn't a girlfriend. She was a girl I canoodled with on occasion.
Okay.
And Yeah, and it was a good time.
But you don't even care about the tall girls. I was like, all right, Tim.
No, I'm not mad at all. Look, man, I appreciate them all shapes and sizes. I'm telling you. Yeah, I mean, and that was fine. It was only awkward when we tried to do it standing up because our coochie was like at my chest. Couldn't reach. You know?
Standing up.
Yeah, it wasn't working.
It's always laying down.
Yeah. Except for one time, I stood on a bucket. It was outside. We was outside. So
Oh my gosh.
I stood on a bucket, and then I was good.
You cannot get no stability on a bucket. You had to have some skill.
We made it work.
When did the love for rap come for you?
I mean, just as a kid, I mean, not only growing up on Fresh Prince, but I also watched a lot of MTV, you know, so I would watch everything. I just liked music, you know, like I would always watch the Top 20 Countdown with like Bill Bellamy, and I would always watch like MTV Raps, and everybody I went to school with, they were big, you know, it was just, we were all just hip hop heads growing up, you know, and like, you know, I still remember like being on the playground and like the home and the kids were singing like Onyx and just old school shit. So it was like in junior high, my boy started rapping. Samoan white dude named Johnny. And then so I started trying to rap too, and then we would just write, and then everyone thought my shit was better than his. So we formed like a little group, just messing around in junior high. It was called BAS. It was Black Asian Samoan. It was me, Johnny, and Will. Yeah, so we would just like, you know, make beats and rap in the garage, and you know, I just like, I mean, I've always liked words. You know, I always like writing. I always like creative writing. I just like words. I like wordplay, and yeah.
Who are some of your hip hop inspirations?
You know who made me want to rap? I was watching Living Color.
Living Color.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was watching Living Color, and during the credits, it was Scenario. They were performing Scenarios. It was Tribe Called Quest and Leaders of the New School, and Busta Rhymes' verse was like so mind-blowingly dope. I was like, wow, this is crazy. I want to do that.
Wow.
Yeah. So Busta Rhymes was like, because he was so weird, was a big influence on me. And like, you know, I was a big Nas fan growing up, and yeah, I was a big Fugees fan too. I just like Wyclef too. Wyclef was so weird.
You like the Afrocentric.
Yeah, and like Andre 3000. It's like anybody who was just like who was doing it but was unique, you know. Yeah.
Okay. So I mean, with your vlogging.
But I retired Traffic though. Like that name. Like last year I retired Traffic name. Like now my next project I'm working on, I'm rapping as Timothy DeLaGhetto for the first time ever.
Okay. Yeah. What's gonna be the difference?
I mean, I think the difference is, I think most rappers just get sick of their names at some point.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Especially you come up with it when you're mad young. And so I did the Traffic thing. I put out a lot of music under Traffic, and I got like a little fan base off of that. But I feel like now that I feel like making music again, like not only was I tired of the Traffic name, but also I feel like as Timothy DeLaGhetto, I feel like I'm gonna be more free to just kind of do me and not necessarily feel like I'm a rapper, you know? I like rapping as a rapper because there's such a stigma that comes with like the title rapper. So I feel like I just kind of can do me and just be me, because originally I had the name separate so people wouldn't confuse the comedy with the music. I didn't want people thinking I was doing comedy music. You know, so I would do the comedy under Timothy DeLaGhetto and I would do the rap shit under Traffic. And now I feel like I've established myself enough as a creator and an artist, like they know what I do. They know that I'm a funny person that just, you know, that also does music. So now I just want to do it as me, and I feel like a little more free to just be myself, and yeah. Okay, so you're working on a project now. You're very open about your life, period. I mean, you're living publicly through your YouTube, even opening up about your relationship. You've been with Chia Hapti, yeah. Oh, I said it right. You did say it right. For the longest, I mean, for a good amount of time. Do you ever feel any reserve when it comes to opening up about your guys' relationship? Yeah, definitely. Especially with her. She's more of a private person. You know, she doesn't really like the attention or the cameras, really. You know, so when I started dating her, she didn't know about like the whole YouTube stuff, and like she wasn't used to cameras in her face like that. So I kind of had to just kind of warm her up, slowly get her comfortable on camera, you know. Because the kids, they just want to know about everything, and they want to, you know, they super nosy, you know. So but she's more comfortable with it now. But I definitely, like, before I vlog my everyday life, I warn everybody, you know, like friends and my chick or whatever. I'm like, all right, y'all, I'm vlogging, vlog warning, so they know to like sit up straight or, you know, stop like doing whatever that they don't want on camera. And then if she's ever feeling like, hey, I don't put the camera on me right now, don't vlog, or like I don't feel cute today, then I won't. You know what I'm saying? I just saw and if she's ever in a vlog, I'll always show it to her first, make sure she's comfortable with how I edited everything, make sure she's good with it, and then I just want to make sure she's comfortable because this isn't what she wanted, you know. So
she's kind of married into it in a sense, not yet, basically,
right?
And it's a long distance relationship. All the way to Canada.
Yeah.
Like, how do you make that work?
Man,
you
know what?
Schedule.
The busy schedule is what helps it work. Because, like, I mean, it was hard at first, but we realized kind of as we were doing it more, like, it's better that we're long distance for the time being. You know what I'm saying? Because she's so busy working. She has, like, she has a salon. She does, like, nails, pedicures, manicures, waxes, vaginas, shit like that. And, and so she works so much and I work so much. Like, I feel like I travel and I shoot so much that even if I had a girl out here, I probably would barely see her that much. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that we can do our thing and we're both super independent people, you know, it's like we don't even talk on the phone every day like that. You know, just we text good night, you know, the occasional FaceTime, but we're not the type to feel like we need to be on the phone like that every night.
Yeah.
So the fact that we can just work and do our own thing, and then every month we set aside like a week or so where I don't shoot, I don't take no meetings, she doesn't have any clients, and I either fly there or she flies here. We just kind of enjoy each other's company for a week and then just go back to work after that, you know. And it just works, and we just go back to getting our money, and then plan for the next month, you know.
I think if you're gonna be in this business, your partner has to understand that as well, both ways around. That's how I look at it too. People always laugh at me because I said, like, I want to get married, but I just still want him to live where he lives, and I'm gonna live where I live because I'm busy.
For real.
And I'm gonna see you like how we've been seeing each other, but just make sure you're not giving it away.
Yeah, exactly. The distance is definitely, you know, it's hard. It sucks when I'm like, it'd be nice if I could just be like, hey,
come over.
Come over, let's get a pizza tonight. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's when it's like a little difficult. But at this point, you know, we've done it for like 6 years or so, and it's working.
All right.
Yeah. For now.
What are some of the ups and downs of living your life publicly? For you.
I mean, the thing about it is when you vlog, you know, you get the people that watch the vlogs of my life are the super dedicated fans. You know what I'm saying? The ones that like actually really truly fuck with me, and that's why they want to know so much. That's why they want to know about my life and everything I'm doing, you know, and that's dope because they support me, right? But the only drawback would be they feel like they know me personally.
Okay.
So sometimes you have certain people that feel like they can talk to you like they know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember specifically when I had just broken up with my ex, and I was just kind of, you know, having fun doing my thing, and I was like just out with some girl that I was talking to in another city, and this dude came up to, he was a fan, he wanted to say what's up, and he looked at us and he was like, "This your new girl or what?" I was like, "Man, if you don't chill, bro."
right.
Shut up. Like, don't. Yeah, and he made it weird. You know what I'm saying? And or I will forget how much I put out there. Like, one time I was eating a burger and a dude came up to me and he was like, "Aren't you supposed to be on a diet?" And I was like, how did you know that? Oh, I said that in the video. Right.
Okay.
So I forget how much I put out there. And sometimes, you know, people low-key feel like they are entitled to your life. You know, like when I started dating Chia, people, like the fans, they were used to watching me with my ex-chick, right? So then when I was like single for a bit and I finally had a new girlfriend and they knew it, I didn't want to show her right away. So, but they were getting angry. Like, the fans were like, "Come on, Tim, you owe it to us. We deserve to know who your new girl is."
Oh,
you
wow.
know? Yeah, like they really feel like they are entitled to everything. So was a little annoying, but I feel like as I've been growing, my fan base is also growing, and they understand that there are boundaries and they understand how the shit works. You know, like, I'm older, I've been doing the YouTube shit for like 10-11 years now, so my fans are older. Like, they're not these like a lot of the people that have younger fan bases, their fans like stand out, you know what I'm saying, and like go crazy. Mine's aren't really like that.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Well, you have Going Raw.
Oh yeah, that's a fun show. Yeah.
But you done started up recently. I haven't seen your post and I haven't been able to check it out personally myself.
It's all good.
But what's your motivation behind the show?
Going Raw is fun because you know, it's on the full screen app, which is like they're trying to be like a Netflix competitor.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I was on one of their shows, like this podcast, and they just thought I was funny, so they were like, "Do you want to do your own show?" I was like, "Oh, I'd love to," right? So I told them what I wanted to do. I said I wanted to do like a Rhapsody / Wayne's World / Pee Wee's Herman type vibe.
Wow.
And I said Pee Wee's Herman, Pee Wee Herman's Pee Wee's Playhouse type vibe. And we kind of got it together, and you know, I just invite my friends on there. We talk and we drink and we play games and we discuss relationships, and it's a fun time.
That's dope. Well, Tim, I thank you.
Thank you
for opening up your home, for being so awesome,
Mm-hmm.
for deciding to just step out and do it on your own and make the world pay you attention.
I'm just living life. Just trying to make moves.
Anything we need to expect? I mean, you think you told us all. Like, you
Yeah.
finna be getting back in the studio,
Mhm.
changing the name.
Mhm.
Got Going Raw going on. Season
Yeah.
9 is playing right now. Wild and Out.
Life
Life good?
Life is beautiful. Yeah. Life is great.
Tim DeLaGhetto. Yay!
Yes.